Nih, lucu banget. Awas sini, awas sini ini.
Welcome back to my channel. Kembali lagi bersama gue Firman Gaming nih. Hari ini gue mau main game Efootball dulu nih guys. Oke. Kita mau nge-push divisi 2.
This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on. And the shots!
That
is how you do it!
Dari Jorginho maju ke depan guys. Mantap, GG Gaming. Maju ke depan deh Jorginho. Ceputannya nih guys. Simpel banget ya.
Barcelona already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. They've switched it over to the other side. Well spotted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saliba with Rudiger. It's Bernardo Silva. Jorginho. So just one early goal to report so far. The score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Jorginho. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. McAllister. Mateus. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's Neymar!
GG Gaming. Cakep ini guys.
Quick time. What a delicious
begitu ya.
Stroked in like a maestro. Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers. Neymar! So that's 2 now without replying.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Raul. Played out to the right.
Get out.
Cafu, he's wide and looking to get onto this. Chiellini. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. It's Kimmich. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona could counter here.
Sip.
Rudiger makes the interception. Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it.
Serginho lawannya. Pantesan.
Rudiger cuts out the post.
Bener kan? Gue bilang apa, bahaya. Lihat dulu guys. Pelan-pelan. Nah, di tapping gak lu? Gila.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to press and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself. Oh, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Neymar. Takes on his marker. Outsmarting him this time.
Lewat lagi guys.
For half time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control.
Lihat,
A
stamina
single goal
masih
the
aman,
difference
masih
at
aman.
half time.
Nah, perlu pergantian dulu.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. They're ahead.
They can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, what a half. What a game we have here.
Bahaya,
Can't come soon
bahaya.
enough. And we are already promptly back underway. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Keita. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pelan-pelan.
Chiellini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Mateus. Rudiger. And Bernardo!
Jangan gitu lagi guys. Aduh, bentar ya. Dulu.
Cafu. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Delivers the ball.
Hampir aja.
Calm, plays it. Safe hands.
It's not the first time we've seen him try that. It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tangkap lagi. Amat.
Saliba. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he plays one through. This is Bernardo Silva. Good read, needed to be. Alexander Arnold. Always looking for that half a chance. To McAllister. Alexander Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. And here's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bernardo Silva. McAllister. And it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. And here's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot!
Gaming. Kita tambah skornya guys. Menjadi 3-1. Lewat tendangan Ciamik dari Ibrahimovic. Nice.
We have got changes here from both sides.
Kita pergantian dulu lagi. Wah, udah diganti. Salah udah masuk guys. Salah udah masuk. Ini capek nih. Kita ganti Alaba aja guys. Neymar juga capek nih guys. Kita ganti Eden Hazard. Ibra ganti Batigol. Oke.
Alexander Arnold.
Nice.
And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in.
Oh.
Saliba. Mateus. Kimmich. Jorginho. McAllister gets over and intercepts. Now it's Girassi. Over to the left.
Bahaya memang.
Support out wide.
Sip.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar.
Lari cari ini, run.
Calmly anticipates. All the way back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jangan lu bayang. Kalem.
And Serginho.
Habis waktunya udah. Nice.
It's a super show all round. Both sides
Oh, yang baik.
but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Ibrahimovic claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
3-1 lumayan. Lanjut. Kita butuh berapa lagi itu? Masih banyak guys, masih butuh 240 lagi. Lanjut pertandingan kedua. Maaf. Nah, di like, masukin Neymar, ntar Neymar babak 2 ya. Kita masukin ini Bernardo Silva lagi naik nih. Kita masukin Bernardo Silva. Neymar babak 2 aja nanti. Terus di sini ada Alexis diganti oleh Pelupesi. Lewandowski naik ya, tapi masih ada Zlatan. Oke, langsung aja kita gaskan.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate.
Shoots! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. Here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hazard, Ibrahimovic, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chooses to go back. Now there's a Mateus!
Gila. Cakep banget.
Really purring here.
Cakep
And they
banget.
have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Tiket dia.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just
Way too good, Dieter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tendangan geledek dari Matias.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here.
Well, he got rid because because he was under pressure.
Kepotong suwe, kepotong.
Mateus threads one in. McAllister over to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kimmich.
Iya, GG. 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 Ambek dolan gua. Gak salah ngoper.
As cool as you like.
Well, how's that composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying up.
Luar biasa.
Not the slightest. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mateus, and it's Snyder. Driving on and making good progress. It's Snyder! Danny Olmo. Chiellini concedes a free kick for that. McAllister. Oh, that's superb. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, check it.
This looks promising. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief. Always looking for
Gimana sih Ibra? Kamu kenapa
Rice.
Ibra ngopernya?
Upamecano. De Jong.
Hahaha.
Action of the first half.
Masih 2-1, aman.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a
Oh,
really
bentar,
good one.
lupa gue.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. Well, it's a lead. That's by no means
Matiin dulu lah.
convincing. The manager can
Kita bertahan dulu, guys. Karena kita lumayan
Focus
sekarang
and
balik.
try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, what a half. What a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. And we are back on the way. And he's forced to go back. De Ligt puts his foot on the gas. Knocks it into space. Right place, right time.
Well,
Good looking ball.
sekarang balik cepet
Well,
juga
it's a
dia.
move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kalau presi, keren.
Chiellini. And De Ligt. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a Snyder!
Golnya. Bukan main terus, nggak pulang kayak Bang Toib.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself. Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curly managed
Kiri, padahal dia kanan loh guys. Snyder itu kanan dia. Kaki kanan loh.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
This is Hazard. Nice looking ball. Lovely. Now then.
Kepotong Ibrahimovic gua.
Romero. McAllister. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
Goes for it!
GG. Aduh, Eden Hazard.
Everyone
4-1
waiting for
guys.
the cross, but he had other
Manjang,
ideas.
manjang, manjang. Nambah lagi,
The
nambah
angle
lagi.
wasn't good, and neither was
Oh,
the
kita
keeper.
ini dulu.
He scored then when he had
Pergantian
no
pemain
right to.
dulu. Pergantian pemain dulu. Robert Lewandowski kita masukin ya. Ganti Zlatan. Terus ini Eden Hazard, Neymar. Oh, tambah Neymar gak tuh? Schneider turun, kita ganti Jorginho. Udah habis stamina-nya. Alaba juga masuk. Dah seimbang lagi guys.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kimmich. That has found him in acres of space. It's a mighty effort! Arrived on cue, but snuffed his line. Spread it left. Jorginho. Mateus. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, it just needed a better touch.
Umpannya ngaco.
His annoyance. It's
Himself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Number 17, Dani Olmo. Number 41, coming on the field. McAllister. Tonali. Number 14, Tonali. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Tunjukkan skillnya.
Up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. It's Salah.
Lemah.
He's got his work done.
Tenaganya kurang.
Great defending, strong and
Buset,
determined.
langsung di potong.
Palmer. And it's Tonali. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Out lah, jangan dibawa lari dulu.
It's a goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Kimmich. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Lewandowski.
Boom.
Magnificent!
Jauh.
Sumptuous finish and
Tendangan geledek.
absolute joy!
Tambah lagi guys.
Just cruising! They are cruising!
Satu.
And that is as far
Habis
as it
dah.
goes.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other...
Kita lagi main ini ya,
The
divisi
result...
divisi 3 nih sekarang nih. Lanjut pertandingan ketiga. Kalah sekali gue guys. Lawannya Portugal tapi seragamnya Jepang. Gimana coba tuh? Jersinya jersey Jepang dia pakai. Kita lihat skuadnya. Wow. Ini Neymar dari tadi naik mulu ini. Gabriel dulu ya, kita masukin Gabriel ganti Zlatan. Terus Pelupesi masukin. Alaba masukin. Yang lagi bagus-bagus aja dulu kita masukin. Kayaknya cukup udah. Selanjutnya nanti babak kedua masuk David Villa, Olise, Dembele, Neymar, Declan Rice, Rodri, Zanetti. Wow, bagus mainnya guys. Ini siapa ini RB ini gue gak kenal. Lawannya bagus nih pemainnya. Kalah rating gue juga.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Jersey
I don't
jersey
feel
Jepang
like that.
guys.
The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Keren juga ya,
This
jersey Jepang
certainly
ya.
matters.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And he's had it.
Mighty close.
defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Yamal. And it's Schneider. This is Batistuta. The counter is on for Portugal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ya.
Ruben Dias gets it clear.
Bahaya.
See,
Holy shit. Ini emang dia guys.
back in possession and ready to go again. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Here's Batistuta. He's going for goal.
Masih jauh.
Routine save.
Jauh dari.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Big chance!
It's a soft target. Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Now it's a free kick.
Mateus. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Yamal. Neymar.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's whipped it across. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out to the right. Now it's Olise. And here's Hazard. Mateus. And it's Schneider. Takes the shot.
Jabra. Ke langit.
Quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through?
Oh. Aduh. Salah ngerakin dia guys. Terus sampai tidak ke belakang. Bener lagi dapat bola.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was good.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Yamal. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch.
That'll be the last act of the first half.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Aduh. Sip.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Dembele.
Well, I think in these
Dininjek,
circumstances,
guys.
it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Jadi.
Kimmich was in no mood for any of that.
Kebiasaan. Untung aja.
Yamal, Schneider, well, that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And a chance!
Jatian.
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, really well played.
Dembele makes it in a wide position.
Untung aja begitu semuanya, guys.
Keep behind for a corner kick. Neymar goes short, picks up, and the
Sono
shot!
berubah.
Sticks it
Jadi gue ngegerakinnya ke sono. Suwe. Berubahnya di belakang lagi. Emang waktunya kalah gue, guys.
Pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better than
Kosong gue tuh
maybe
ke belakang.
again. I don't think he had.
Halo Reja, halo Dais kece. Gue baru ngeliat ini, guys, chat.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with the kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Mateus. And here's Yamal. This is back to the shots.
Oke, kita balas. Masih ada
Fabulous.
peluang lagi, guys.
Most
Nice.
of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
After 66 minutes, number 8, Gabriel Batistuta.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Coming on to
Well,
replace
what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bernardo Silva. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Carries it in!
Wah, jadi seri kan?
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
There's been another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much a better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he whips it in. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Oh, he's been caught napping. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Villa. And it's Rice.
6 added minutes has
Just
been
eases him
indicated.
off the ball. Khan is there to clear. And he's intervened well there. Kubasi. Albert Ferrer, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Villa. Rudiger simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Sorry guys.
To separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
The area around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Naik 1 poin. Lanjutlah pertandingan keempat. Lawannya dia punya Ronaldinho.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the audience. So many games where his magic just shone.
Of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
Individual masterpieces, the pair of them, he just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think... And De Bruyne!
Ended up in no man's land. This is Ibrahimovic! The breakthrough strike! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 13 minutes.
So, a breakthrough already.
Number 21. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
It's Mendes.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne goes short. All driven towards the far post. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Neymar powering forward here. Neymar, oh, this is a terrific one. Shapes to shoot! He has done it!
Ditarik sama Ibrahimovic backnya. Aduh, ketarik ya.
Ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they maybe even won it, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tahu.
Play for a goal kick. Kimmich. Ronaldinho. White. Gabriel. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Offside.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Rudiger.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt with. Royce.
2 added minutes has been
Ronaldinho.
indicated.
He's away. And this is Royce. He has found a way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No foul, says the referee. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far.
If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are back underway. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kimmich. Rudiger. And it's Chiellini. To Jorginho. Yamal. Searching passes played there.
get that clear. And De Bruyne!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's White. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Chiellini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Field, number 6, Yamal. Coming on field is number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Neymar! On the post, in he goes!
Just one in it now.
Colongan
The
goes.
game takes on a whole new complexion.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeper, carry your spillage, and sometimes you get it from your way.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ibrahimovic.
be another change here.
Number 22.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
14. Robert Lewandowski.
Jorginho.
Number 15. Hazard.
That's clever. Rijkaard. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kimmich. Chiellini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Jorginho. Just 5 minutes left. And here's it.
Salah lemah banget
And
man.
again the keeper stands strong. I think we're just about done here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Hold time, excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He welcomes it in. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Ronaldinho! That's another shot! And it's in!
Nggak capek-capek Ronaldinho.
It's all square once more!
Gila diimbangin.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for following up. I think that's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Aduh, udah menang jadi seri.
And blows his whistle.
Ah,
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to
Ronaldinho-nya nggak capek-capek guys.
and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Jim, how do we reflect on what we've seen?
Neymar gue man of the
Neither
match.
side can get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final rate...
Pertandingan kelima. Seri 2 kali. Buset. Sekalian aja suruh jadi kiper itu. Biar kenapa gitu guys ya? Backnya di belakang semua gitu, di belakang garis sama kiper sejajar ya.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. His fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, to much story gathering. Ibrahimovic! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 21.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chiellini. And it's Azar. McAllister. For De Bruyne.
Haaland. This is the time you need that pace.
Angkat lagi.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
McAllister. Now it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This a chance for a shot. Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
McAllister. Mateus. That has been slung wide. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Batistuta. Haaland, he's shifting through the gears here. Haaland is fouled. Just a talking to, I think.
Haaland kuat banget. Suwe. Keroyok 2 orang ya. Aduh. Mentok.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And it's Azar. Ibrahimovic.
Angkat lagi.
Dani Olmo. And it's Kukcu. Probing pass. Can he latch onto this? It's a promising position.
Dapat deh.
Delivers the ball. Can he
Anjay.
finish? Oh, it's
Muter balik.
back in, big header.
Ah.
Get over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of the breakaway is to leave the
Aku rubah dulu guys,
opposition
bentar
struggling to
guys.
get back, and they were just too slow.
Ngeri nih kalau nggak bertahan. Mana-mana dia.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's gone backwards. Oh, what a mistake! And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Hazard. He is through here.
Kurang pas.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kukcu. The last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, what a half. What a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's got it, and can he finish it? And that would have been some goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish. It's Ibrahimovic! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. Batistuta.
Jangan
It's
dia,
the sort of
jangan dia.
situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make the... Ibrahimovic! It's it!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's McAllister. Mateus, good purposeful running this. They've got to be quick to recover this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Rudiger sees a free kick for that.
Rudiger isang
That
Rudiger.
looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution in progress.
Sangkutin kakinya guys.
Played in.
Tipu gua.
Taken goal.
Anjir sembilannya.
Within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Cakep banget.
Number 21.
Manchester United.
Well, they've just been praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Mohamed
Iya.
taken with style.
Tambah lagi.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Asik. Gue yang ngecor.
You've got to give the keeper some slack here.
Because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind.
Kalau kayak gini caranya bisa cepet naik ke divisi 2
And
nih
it
guys.
didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Kayaknya kecil juga ya Kucu ya. Ini gue diganti.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He became
Rudiger.
just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think so.
Ih, kipernya parah nih. Kiper kan parah banget. Kagak mau ngambil bola.
Into injury time.
He watched it all the way.
Ayo guys sama dia.
This was utter.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart...
Rudiger gak jelas kipernya. Asem. Oliver kan apa coba? Diem aja.
It's him again.
Kanton,
Manchester United give themselves a chance
ayo
of a
guys.
fairy tale finish.
Dulu guys.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Untung aja. Waduh.
Manchester United. Number 9.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
You have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Winner tapi kalah.
Both sides playing their part in a great game.
Namanya winner tapi kalah.
A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? This was all about
Man of the match-nya kita lihat siapakah ini.
defense and midfield.
Ibrahimovic.
And the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Pertandingan kelima lanjut. Keenam sekarang, keenam ya. 174 lagi guys. Kita masuk ke divisi 2. Baru kalah sekali, seri 2 kali, menang 4 kali. Lawannya Spanyol. Tapi namanya bahasa Jepang nih guys. Kayaknya dari orang Jepang. Dari negara Jepang lawan kita nih guys. Ini nggak tahu juga sih. Jorginho masuk ganti Wesley. Neymar masuk ganti Hazard. Donnarumma lagi naik band aja. Alaba juga. Udah segini cukup. Lawannya Inzaghi gak tuh? Totti, Lampard. Ini mah legend semua guys. Gila sih kalau dia nggak menang mah parah. Bisa dicupuin nih kita guys.
So bring it on. High expectation,
Pak
emotion.
Gisong,
The game yet to kick off.
legend MU.
Already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
McAllister. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Hello Emmanuel.
Yet another interesting duel this.
Nicely weighted ball.
Bisa.
Gets into a good position. That is a brilliant interception. Up Gisong.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers, don't concede the opener.
Jorginho. Played back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mateus. And it's Jorginho. Hazard. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Played in deep. It's hit the upright. And he's gone looking for safety. McAllister is the distributor in chief, always looking for movers. Can he finish? And that is fabulous. A true
Keren ya.
beauty of a goal.
Selebrasinya keren.
You've got to take your hat off and just say that.
Kita ubah dulu guys, karena kita udah menang 1-0. Ini otomatis males gue, tetap nyerang ya.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number 1 contender, and he's done.
Ini kok nggak berubah guys? Nggak berubah sih.
Yamal.
Ya
And if you have
Maludin.
just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's
hambat.
Ibrahimovic. Bit of an appeal,
Oh,
but
lawan
nothing
legend.
doing. Totti, who needs just a moment to
Buset.
score a goal.
Umpan
Lampard
penjuru.
in acres of space out
Dapat
wide.
lagi.
And this is it.
Untung aja mentok guys. Inzaghi bahaya nih, Inzaghi nih. Bisa nyari celah dia loh. Tuh, lihat tuh. Foto nyamperin aja. Kampret emang Inzaghi nih. The legend anti offside. Tapi nggak tahu sih kalau di zaman
And
sekarang
now
mah
they
ada
can
VAR,
spring out of
kena offside
defence.
mulu dia. Udah
Yamal,
canggih.
Chiellini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
At a time.
Can they get him away?
Gacor memang.
He's in plenty of space here.
Udah gituin aja. Nice.
Great defending, strong and
Habis.
determined.
There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that
Gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking for options for Jorginho!
BA.
Oh, that was nice, but
Malah begitu
not quite
tendangnya.
the product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Jorginho. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's on it. Can he get away? Made out towards the right wing. And that
Buset.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Lambat.
And this is Inzaghi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front
Woi,
foot and
kroyok.
have another. Just try to make this
Ini
one
serem. Ngepresnya,
It's Totti.
ngepres ini nih guys. Cakep banget nih ngepresnya.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. This is a really front-footed approach. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rudiger.
Malam sih.
Chiellini.
Rame amat.
McAllister.
Nah, mantap
I
lagi.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Buset,
They want
Inzaghi.
another one and
Inzaghi
seemingly
anas.
keep going until they get it.
Gua aja nih Pak nih.
Is having a shot. It's in.
Bosan dah gua aktifin, jangan ganggunya dah.
Square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly
Jadi
efficiency.
seri kan.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Substitution on the field.
Number 6, Yamal.
So, time for
Number
changes
22.
on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Two fresh
Coming on
faces
the field.
and both in the front
Number
line.
7.
It's a bold move the manager's made. And the sides.
Ada lagi.
That could be a costly miss. It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Xavi Alonso, he's gone forward. Now it's Lampard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spain have a free kick. It's taken in a hurry. He has a look up. Totti with the pass. Smashing header.
Iseng banget orang. Lepas dulu guys. Jadi kalah guys.
Number 13, Chiellini.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to the benches.
Number 3,
Spain complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
added minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso.
Menang dia kan. Aduh.
And that's that.
Dibalikin gua guys.
What a game.
Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
The kind of match as
Jadi
neutrals we
emang
all love to come and see.
yang ditakutin guys.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Turun.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Lap.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Ibrahimovic!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to put through.
There, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Hazard. He can get on to It's relevant. Oh, what a... It's fallen kindly here. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He's having a go.
That was superb goalkeeping. McAllister really must be thinking
What he has to do to score there.
Donnarumma kiper dah.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. He's got away. It's Ibrahimovic!
Nemu.
again in a trice. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. His instinct told him that the keeper struggled to cope with that.
So departure and following up.
I think it's really sharp play. It was well read, and he was a little quicker than everyone else. So that's two now without reply. Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's there to clear it. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Van Basten. Mateus. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a quick free kick. Thinks about the shot. Brilliantly cut out. Calm with the clearance.
Lagi tidur dioper,
Here's
kocak.
Van Basten. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. This looks promising. This is Ibrahimovic. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Awas lu jatuh.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well measured. Danger averted for now. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's half-time.
Nakon Rastisma, Nakon Racasima FC. Namanya ribet amat.
Resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Jangan.
Donnarumma comes out and deals with it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the right. Looking for the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Bahaya.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Dapat.
His interception, his positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba with the
Body aja,
foul.
body terus.
Almost an hour gone. And he's running through.
Pas.
That's...
Gol.
And he hits the net.
Inilah legend.
Back in the game.
Ini harus lebih tenang lagi deh mainnya dah.
No space.
No problem. You just cannot stop him. Rice demonstrated great
Yeah,
strength.
but
He really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play. Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van Basten. That's an imaginative
Pas lu.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Chiellini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Chance! So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
He's in a great
Ini
position
daging
here.
mulu.
Nakon Rachazima really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. I think we're just about done here.
Nakhon Ratchasima really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Pencet lagi.
Sustain some pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our...
Aduh guys, oke lah gua off dulu lah. Makasih teman-teman yang udah ngasih like, makasih yang udah gabung nonton, yang udah support channel ini. Semoga kalian sehat selalu ya. Oke, sampai jumpa di next video. Assalamualaikum.